And wait, did you guys see? Did you guys see what the New York Post did? They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They are causing rage bait. Like, this was the type of thing that was like, if you guys don't know, all of these posts, whether it be pro Caitlyn or anti Caitlyn, it's all designed to get clicks and cause rage bait. But did you guys hear the nickname? As was said in chat right there. The point goddess. The point goddess. Oh no. Oh no. The point goddess. I mean, there's only... I have said it plenty of times. I've said it plenty of times that there is only one point god and she wears 22 and plays for the Fever. And obviously, look, the Ken Swift shared this yesterday. Jeez, this was a day ago at this stage. I did not even realize that. While a lot of the ink has been spilled by Caitlin Clark, the rest of the Fever roster is certainly notable. This season, the point goddess. Oh my god. The point goddess. In the starting lineup by center, Aaliyah Boston and obviously Kelsey Mitchell, Dewana Bonner, and Natasha Howard. 2024, they both led the team points with 19.2. I don't know how many points over the course of the season Caitlin Clark had more than like Aaliyah Boston, or saying Aaliyah Boston, Jesus, than Kelsey Mitchell, but it was probably, again, it was under 4. Let's say for it to be 0.1 points per game in 40 games. Yeah, it has to be under. Is it under 4 points? Difference in the season, but Boston averaged 8.9 boards, 1.2 blocks. New head coach and Indiana 1995 Miss Basketball Stephanie White comes from the Fever. Comes to the Fever from the Connecticut Sun. Their 2 seasons with the Sun, the club advanced to the playoffs both years, lost in the semifinal both times. And it was so impressive the first year because Bree Jones tore her ACL and they lost Jonquel Jones and still got to the semifinal. Like, that was one of the more impressive coaching jobs. And it's funny, if she got a Connecticut Sun team who lost 2 of their 3 best players and kept them equally as good, and people think she's not going to improve the Fever. But yeah, like, she is the point goddess, most assists ever in a season. Call Cece the point. No goddess, no copycat name. She is the point. The Anomaly. I think the Anomaly is probably a better nickname. I do much prefer that. I do much prefer the Anomaly. Or, you know what, you want to know what my favorite nickname is? My favorite nickname for Caitlin Clark is the scheduling conflict. I stand by that. The scheduling conflict is the best nickname Caitlin Clark has. And I don't know if you guys agree with it, but for me, of all the nicknames for Caitlin Clark, I'm calling the scheduling conflict my favorite one. The Anomaly, scheduling conflict. Like, we all know that if you're talking about a point guard in the WNBA, we all know there's only one point guard and she wears 22 for Indiana. But scheduling conflict. What other? I just want to see when it comes to Caitlin Clark, her basketball reference page, just what the nicknames are. What they say for her nicknames. Or do they have any? Oh, there's no nicknames on Basketball Reference. Thank you for the $2. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, it is an interesting one there when it comes to Caitlin Clark. Like, she does not have any nicknames. But I still stand by it. Even a person who does not appear to have any nicknames, they're always going to have nicknames. Everybody is going to have some. But you like the nickname Assassin? Chelsea Gray is the point guard. Ponytail Pete. Ponytail Pete is a very good one. I have to admit, Ponytail Pete was a very good nickname. Ponytail Pete was a very, very good nickname. The Reality. Reality is a good nickname too. How many of these nicknames have just been people saying not speaking nonsense to her? How many of her nicknames have just been that? The anomaly, the scheduling conflict, the real... No. Just if you're going to use the letter W, keep that one to what used to be Chelsea Gray. For prime Chelsea Gray, you can still call her that. The needle. Yeah, the needle. She doesn't move the needle. She is the needle. She is the needle. Like, that is... Sorry, apologies. That's obviously a good one as well. The needle. So, yeah. Caitlin Clark is the woman of many nicknames. A woman of many, many nicknames. The anomaly, scheduling conflict, needle. Top of the morning is an American-Irish stereotype thanks to very popular, beloved cereal brand. Oh, is it Lucky Charms, which is like illegal in Ireland? I say, no, it's not illegal in Ireland, but it's illegal to sell it as cereal because the sugar content is too high. Also, let's not forget the other nickname. Let's not forget, to Cheryl Swoops. Let's not forget the WNBA's Voldemort. She who shall not be named. She who shall not be named. We forgot that one as well. Take the point guard when Gray retires. The problem is that it's hard calling. It's just like calling Chris Paul the point guard in 2025. It's kind of hard to do when, like, it's hard to do when they're just out of their prime. And as good as, as good as Chelsea Gray was in Unrivaled, she still can't really run. So I think it's hard calling. Not even it's hard calling that, but constantly just shouting point guard when anything happens, like, is only going to bring hate. But Taylor Swift in tennis shoes, yes. I don't get Taylor Swift in tennis shoes. That was an odd one. Gray is still good. Gray was the 5th best point guard in the WNBA last year, maybe the 6th best point guard in the WNBA last year. Caitlin Clark is the one. Nah, Nike have already said that about Paige. Nike have already branded Paige as the one. They didn't do anything for Caitlin last year, but they have branded Paige as the one. So, yeah, that is it. The new nicknames. The many nicknames of Caitlin Clark. The many, many, many nicknames of CC, lads. So, yeah, that is it for that section of the stream.